Let's get the latest on the Hantavirus outbreak now. Tonight, 2 New Jersey residents are being monitored after potentially being exposed to the virus, and 5 other states are monitoring passengers who were on the cruise ship at the center of the outbreak but disembarked prior to any cases being confirmed. The cruise ship, which still has some 150 passengers on board, will arrive in the Canary Islands this weekend, and the CDC will transport and quarantine American passengers. Let's go to Dick Brennan here in studio now with more information. Dick.
Well, Christine, that U.S. evacuation flight is already in the air, headed to the Canary Islands. Health officials have just said that none of the Americans on board the ship have any symptoms as far as they know. But tonight, 2 people in New Jersey are being monitored. The 2 New Jersey residents were not on the cruise ship, but instead were potentially exposed on a flight where a sick passenger from the ship was on board. Now, New Jersey health officials say they're being carefully checked.
Fortunately, at this time, they are not exhibiting any symptoms that would suggest that they might have an infection, but we will continue to monitor them for the full incubation period.
The 17 American passengers on the Hantavirus will be the first to be evacuated from the ship, flown to Nebraska's National Quarantine Unit for observation. The total incubation time for Hantavirus is up to 8 weeks.
The individuals that we are currently planning on receiving have not been diagnosed with hantavirus. They are asymptomatic.
The crisis spiraled out from here, the remote island of St. Helena, where 30 passengers ended their cruise early after the death of another passenger. The only known commercial flight out, once a week to Johannesburg, South Africa, connecting to nearly 100 destinations around the world. Now at least 12 countries are racing to track down anyone who may have been in contact with them.
I would encourage folks to be vigilant, but don't panic. This is certainly not COVID.
People in the Canary Islands don't want the cruise passengers on land. Experts insist the hantavirus strain will only spread with close contact. But the question, how close is close?
What we have seen with hantavirus is that, yes, it has spread person to person, but that has been in the context of very prolonged, close contact, so people who are sexual partners, people sharing a bed.
Right now, in addition to New Jersey, 5 other states are monitoring people in case they develop symptoms, which can get worse fast.
You might have fever or chills or body aches. That can, of course, accelerate quickly to more complicated symptoms like pneumonia and potentially organ failure or heart failure.
But officials emphasize from the WHO that this will not become a pandemic-level threat. The CDC is ranking this as a level 3 threat. That would just be the lowest ranking and just requires monitoring. Christine.
All right, Dick, thank you. And of course, we'll stay on top and track the latest developments on the hantavirus outbreak on air, online, and also streaming on CBS News New York.